BRS here with you again, and I want to check out Dead District. It just came out not too long ago. The release date was August 11th, 2022, so it's only been out for like 3 months. Start a new game. Now, just starting out, the game looks pretty nice. I have to give it that. It looks pretty good. You can get around pretty fast by riding a horse, which is very nice. The sad thing is, on OBS, this game does have a little bit of lag, but playing it does not. I hate that kind of crap. The garbage is Pumpkin right now because of Halloween event. He hasn't updated that to take it out yet. This game really does have potential under good development. If it has good development. Let's just go scope around a little bit. I want to tell you one con of this. If it has a ladder to climb up it, and it lets you climb up it, don't do it. Reason being is you cannot get down. You can climb up, but you cannot climb down. And you usually fall to your death. There is a military bunker. It's kind of like a watchtower, actually. I was climbing the tower and got to the top, and there's stuff to loot up there, but coming down I had to die because I couldn't get down on the ladder because the game is just not developed enough to let you down. Nothing in that box. Nothing in that box. Okay, nice. I've also had a problem where I've done these missions where I've collected the wood 50 and the stone 50, went up a level, and then when I went back to play the next time, it saved my world just fine, but my character started back at level 1. There is different missions you can do. I have been playing this multiplayer. This is just a startup on a single player just to show you guys what it's like. If you hit I, you can do quests. You can invite players to your quests. But as I'm playing on single player, I don't think you're going to be able to invite them to a single player game. I'm not so thrilled about having the key for action as F. I like having it as E, but I have a couple games that are kind of like that. You will never starve because you can find as many raspberries as you want. They're all over the place, so starting out is not very hard. Here's what the map looks like. It's kind of big, which is nice. The problem is, there's only a few different places that are actually different from each other. Like there's a factory here, there's a bunker here, it's full of radiation. There's a crashed airliner here. There's an airport here. But the rest of these are all just either hangars or farms. There's a couple different fuel stations where you can actually get fuel from it. You'll need to be by one of these water pumps to keep your water levels up. All these are military blocks, which is kind of funny because sometimes the military people don't do anything, and you can just take the military crates and whatever else by it where they're standing. And sometimes they'll fight each other, and sometimes they'll all come after you. So I don't know what the logic then is with that, but he's got some work to do. He's getting a lot of bad reviews right now. I mean, the game's only had 3 months. You got to give a guy a chance to get something done on the game. You can't just bash him down to nothing. And as far as Steam goes, you guys know that Steam has a lot of uncompleted games. If it was me, yeah, this game's runnable, but I mean, try to get a further game, like further in your game, developed before you post it on Steam. Because it's only hurting them right now. I have not left a review for this game yet. I am waiting for him to see how good he does as far as updates. I'm guessing he's going to push a big update. I'm not sure. Since this is only 3 months in. He's got a lot to work to do, and as far as leaving them descriptions or whatever in the discussions in Steam with bug reports and all that, I'm not sure if he's looking at that because he is not responding to them. As far as like when you're playing multiplayer, you cannot turn PvP off. That kind of sucks. I'm hoping he has that as an option instead of just always on. Some people like that, but hey, when you're trying to help out your teammates, the last thing you want to do is hit them in the head with your axe or something. Let's try to get somewhere else here. What I do like, we'll go to this town. Now, one thing about marking this map, when you're on the POI, see how I have an arrow? You have to go a little bit further away from it till it turns into a crosshair. Then you can mark the map. One thing I do like about this is it marks the map very well. You'll know exactly where to go. Also, instead of running around in my underwear, you go to crafting. It's not hard to make this stuff. I mean, if you get enough of these plants, you can turn it into cloth. Which, let's do that now. I just gotta remember what one it's under. You can make bandages with cloth. Here we go. One thing I don't like about this though, no way to add multiple. You just keep clicking until it tells you don't have enough. Can't craft insignificant amount of items. Okay, so I got that. The shirt's only 15, so I almost have enough for that already. Boots, you gotta get some type of leather. But you can make your pants and your hat and all your armor. I don't know how you make armor out of cloth, but that's how you make armor too. Just wanted to show you that. Now up at the seaport, there is turrets. These turrets cannot be disabled. I do not like that, but if that's how he's got it. When you get up to it, if you're able to get up to it, you should be able to disable it somehow. So it's not always shooting at you. There's also radiation in this game, so some areas are going to be really hard to go through. Now this health drink will make you stop bleeding, give you food and water. It's just like a first aid kit, basically. That's how he has it. And then we go completely into fog. So I do really like the appearance of this game, though. There are zombies you have to kill. But the thing is with the zombies is, why are they dwarfs? I mean, they're shrunk. Also, there's animals in this game. But you rarely see them. He needs to scale it up so much. You'll see deer more than anything. I've seen one wolf in the game. And it was somewhere in the center of the map somewhere. There's one wolf. There's also a mutant guy that you have to kill. Which he's actually scaled to be the right size. Oh, we made it to the motel, huh? You can loot cars. You still got all the Halloween stuff in, so... Yep. Mask. There's a regular trash can. Why do you need all this ketchup? I guess he likes ketchup or something. This fog might make it a little hard to see the zombies. Or the loot crates. But as this game is right now, it's fairly basic. He's got basic looting going on, and a lot of the rooms are empty. Sometimes you can find good shit in the garbage. You can't even loot this garbage. I'm not sure about that. Huh, okay. There's a zombie. He actually looks about the right size. Maybe it's multiplayer that's screwed up. What am I stuck on? You bleed a lot, even when you have full clothes. This axe is not doing the damage that I needed to do. Let's try to book it out of here, go back around this fence, give him some time to get me. And we'll use this. It's really like a first aid kit. That's weird. Alright. Why can't I get on that? There we go. That was a weird jump. Jumping is ridiculously funny in this game. Well, his jump for his characters is not as bad as the jump for the horse. When the horse is in full motion and you jump, it looks like a bunny hop. It doesn't even have any momentum to it whatsoever. It's just a vertical rise in the air. It's very weird. See, I'm already finding... That ain't bad though, that's a baton. Another thing with this game. Okay, I can put this here. Don't put it down here. You either got to put it in your primary or secondary. And then it will go to your toolbar. And then you select it that way. If you do it any other way, it doesn't work. It just screws up. The radiation is pretty bad. And looting. What the hell was with that? It refreshes while you're in it. And also, I've had it where I was collecting something, like say this was here, and as I was dragging it this way, the loot changed in the box. I lose what I was dragging. There's a lot of issues with this, but if you just go with the game, it's not so bad. Because I'm not trying to give him a bad review. I'm just showing you how it is right now. You can open doors, and if you can't open doors, you're supposed to be able to break them. But the fog is ridiculous. I get there's fog, but why in the house? It also rains through the house. Now we're starting to get some clothes. Yep, okay. Another thing, with these access cards, there is military bases like doors and whatever to open. When you use the key card, the access card, it disappears out of your inventory. Okay, that's fine. Don't save in there unless you have another one, because the door will shut and then you'll have to have another access card to get out. That does not make sense. If someone uses an access card on the door, leave the door stuck open. Just switch the way the door even works and just leave it open. That way you don't need a card anymore. If you don't do that, at least make a flag in your development that says, hey, someone used the access key card on this door. It doesn't need it anymore. Animal mask. There's also... How did I get hurt? I'm bleeding? There's also a bug in this game that I hope he doesn't fix. Let's wear the gremlin mask. Let's get rid of this. Let's drop this. Crossbow's pretty nice. There's also a bug in this game that I hope it stays. But you can get a backpack, and then you can put a backpack inside that backpack, and then you can open the backpack that is in your backpack, and you can fill it full of crap, as long as it doesn't fill up the weight of your first backpack that's actually on your back. If that makes sense. So say I had a backpack here, because this is where it goes, and then I find a backpack, I put it inside that backpack. I can open that other backpack that I found, fill it full, and the normal backpack that you have on your back has a weight limit. If that weight limit gets to the top, you cannot fill either backpack anymore. Which is very nice, because if you run out of room in your main backpack, there's a deer. Another deer. If you run out of room in that main backpack and you still can handle more weight, you can put more in that other backpack. I really like that. I think it's a bug. I don't think he wants it that way, but it's great. And the machete kicks ass. That's way better than this baton. I'm just going to drop it. You know, I don't have much room. The grenade can stay, or I'll drop that on the ground maybe to blow me up. I got to find me a backpack or make one. I gotta do something with my OBS. I don't know why it's so buggy. I mean, not buggy, but I mean lagging. The video lags a lot in my OBS, but does not lag at all in my game. If I can find a horse, I would love to show you guys the horse, since you can get around pretty fast if I equip this right. I love the machete. It works wonders. Now I can't pick up the coal or the weapon components. I don't have a base. I just started just to show you guys what this game was like. I do have a multiplayer save, which I'm not going to mess with that since I'm playing it with others. Now, zombies are scaled right in single player, so why are they not scaled right in multiplayer? That doesn't make any sense to me. See how much you bleed in this game? That's nuts. I don't need the money. I think there's supposed to be a trader in this game. I'm not sure, but what's money in an apocalypse anyway? See, now that one has an open and shut on the door. Alright, just looking around here. The Jason mask. I don't really need that. There is no way to hold shift or control to click it into your inventory. And another thing is, if you do click like take all, sometimes the items in the inventory do not stack. They go in different places. Let's see if I have enough to make that backpack. Where is that backpack? Oh, we gotta have rope too, huh? How many rope? 2 rope. I believe that would be in here. Cloth. Where's the rope? One thing I do like about this is How the fuck am I gonna pick up that rope? There we go. Rope, rope, rope. Oh yeah, I was gonna say something about the torch. What I do like about the torch is the fact that it doesn't burn out. You can keep using it. It's kind of like 7 Days to Die. You make a torch and it's good. You don't have to sit there and keep making them because they burn out. But you don't even need a torch once you get the chest light. Now I gotta switch it back to character and move these boots over here. You can actually have a garden and grow stuff, so that's why there's seeds in this game. I'm gonna eat the apple because I don't have any room anyway. Food never spoils, so that's a good thing. Now I got some sunglasses and more pants. I wish you could take the pants and... Oh, did you see how that did that? There were sunglasses and pants, and it switched to baton and boots. As I was looting. It should not do that. But that's the way the game works. That's the way he's got the code written. What he needs to do is go in there and say, if the player is looting whatever box he has, do not change what's in the box. Then when they quit looting, it can put whatever the hell it wants in there. Don't want a clown mask. Thank you very much. Now we got a nice day. What? Wait, what? Usually when it's raining, it rains through the roof. But apparently, it's not doing that. So that's very nice. This jumping is so sad in this game. At least you can jump the fence. Open the door. More biofuel. I don't need a door right now. I don't have a base. What the hell? See, like I say, this game's got a lot of work to do. I can't interact with that door. And it's stuck. So I'm guessing that I cannot show you guys any more shit. I have not had that happen to me yet, so that's great. So if the door would have came inward instead of outward, it could have went back outside. Can't crouch, can't keep jumping. Okay. Well, now I can just tell you about the game because I cannot go any further. See what I've gone over because I want to tell you guys a little bit more about it. Which you guys can probably tell that since this game's only been developed for 3 months, a lot of the buildings are empty. So if you go into some rooms, some houses, the game will have nothing. Some of the bugs might be something like when you start out in multiplayer and you have clothes on and your character has not been seen by other players. You are a girl in a bra and underwear. Even though you're a male character, because you can be female or male in this game, it will appear as you're a woman in her underwear. To fix that, you have to go into your inventory, take your shirt or something, take it off, put it back on. Hey, look, you're a male with clothes on now. I don't know why it does that, but that does that. And then, when you have a torch going, and a character approaches you, they will not see the light. You have to put the torch away, bring the torch back out, and hey, everybody can see your light now. I'm not sure why that works, but that's how that goes. There's a lot of multiplayer syncing issues going on there. Like I said, I'm not trying to bash this guy, but there is a lot more that needs to be developed to this game. He released it a little too early, So all the reviews are coming back negative, which I feel bad for the guy, but you gotta kind of step up these issues and get them fixed if you want someone to think that your game is halfway decent. Well, the game is not horrible. I like it. The game looks good, but there needs to be more to do on it, really. From my point of view, that's how I feel. It's kind of nice that we ended up on the island already, because usually, well, I can't say usually. I started down here somewhere on my multiplayer, and a friend started way up here, so it does randomize where you start. If you don't put down your bed or whatever and have a respawn point, it can respawn you anywhere, even including the water. You will start out in the water, you have to swim to the shore. So make sure you get your base started, because if you die, that's where you might end up, in the water. And apparently when you die, which I have not tested this yet, I have died, but if you have a marker on the map, when you die, it will put the same marker on the map to show you where your backpack is. So make sure you just go back to that marker, because that's where your backpack is. I wish it showed like a skull or something else, not the actual marker, because you think it's the mark that you put on the map. I can't believe the door has trapped me. So that's another bug that he has. You cannot leave. I could kill myself, but then I'm going to lose all my shit. But is it that bad? I mean, I haven't really found that much. I mean, oh my god, I'm going to lose my ketchup. I mean, what is the ketchup for? Can you cook something with it? You can actually eat straight ketchup? Why? Why would you eat straight ketchup? That's gross. Why the hell am I stuck? Is there something behind the door? Is there a tree stump? I can't even remember. What the hell's going on with the door? Now in multiplayer, they actually have health bars. You can actually destroy the door. Single player is totally different. There is a durability on stuff. I'm going to show you that quick. If it'll bring it up. Maybe not. There it is. The wrench shows the durability of your weapon, so you will have to repair them. Same with your tools. Metal fragments, you've seen me go by that already. I did not collect them because I don't have anywhere to store them. But that's how you'd repair that. Same with a stone axe. It's either going to take stone or a piece of wood to fix it. I can't remember. Can you believe this shit happens when I'm doing a review on this game? That's ridiculous. And look, now I have a bed. Should I make the bed in here and set my respawn point here so I get stuck in the door all the time? Wouldn't that be great? That doesn't make sense. But whatever. That's how it happened. Another thing is, since the loot regenerates this way, and it just shows up in the furniture, in the cabinets, whatever, it does not have any type of location on items. So anywhere you see a box, if you keep going back and you're looting and looting and looting, you'll get the same items from anywhere on the map. I don't know why games do this. This is so wrong. You should have location specific items. That way the character has to go to that place to get the item. It just makes so much more sense, doesn't it? Why would you want to pick up the item that came from the container warehouse over at the hangar? Because, I mean, what's the point? You wouldn't even have to go to that place, would you? Well, why would you even want to go there then? It makes no sense. There is a lot of games that are like that, though. It's not just this game. But as I've always said, if I created my own game, I would do stuff like that. And you can make this chest flashlight as long as you got a circuit board and the metal and the copper wire that I have. To make arrows in this game, I think it's only sticks. So you can make shit tons of arrows, which are excellent. You might want to change that up though, because making arrows that easy in the game, and it's a fairly decent weapon. So where's that at? Ammo? Yeah, see, it takes 3 sticks. 3 sticks to make an arrow. Not bad. You should have to take some stones or something. Make a stone tip on it or something. Make it a little harder. But especially if you're going to have PvP on the game. You know, someone crossbowing you all day. Make them collect some resources. I also wanted to tell you guys that there is a bug that LAN servers do not work. If you want to play multiplayer together, make a private server and set it with a password. That way your friends can only play. I also wanted to tell you that, like in the bunker, which is right here. In this bunker, it's full of radiation. So even having a gas mask doesn't make sense to me. The radiation does not get affected by wearing the gas mask. It should at least slow it down a little bit. It's just full of radiation. You're not going to get through it. So once them levels rise, you're going to die. I don't know how you're supposed to explore it from there. But you can also use radiation pills that completely will wipe off your radiation. So if you're way up there on radiation, if you take a pill, you're fine. It will keep going up. Even if you get out of the radiation zone, it kind of wears off. So it's a kind of cool effect, but other than that, the radiation kind of sucks. I mean, even if you get the radiation pills, you cannot stack them. It's not like Scum where you can find the box and put the pills in there. This has a sleeve of radiation pills when you find them. And you have to stick them in each individual squares. You cannot stack them. That's a really bad type of thing. I found the furniture, then I lost it. There it is. Look, I can grab shit out of here again. If I don't hurry up, I won't get the helmet. You drop your $6 on the ground. I don't need them. Anyway, I really wanted to show you some more of the game, but I cannot leave the door. You can manually save the game, and you can have it auto-save. So the only way out of here, now that I'm stuck, is to wait until I starve to death. Because nothing's coming after me to kill me. I can't kill myself. I do like that you start with a compass. That's kind of nice. What a shitty, sad world that he lives in now that he's stuck inside this house because the door trapped him. It was so sad. No camera glitch to get out of here or anything. I also want to tell you guys that when you put different things on your guns, like a condenser or a silencer, the Uzi silencer, he needs to go into Blender and fix this attachment, or change his code to fix the attachment and rotate it at least 90 degrees because it is sideways. It looks ridiculously and hilariously funny. I don't know what he's thinking, but it attaches to other guns just fine. I guess he just missed out on the Uzi and didn't see it. But you know me, I will report stuff and try to work with the developer, but he takes it in his own hands. I mean, I can't do anything to help him out if he's not going to listen. So I'm just waiting to see what kind of stuff he fixes that are reported. I'm wondering if he has your food and water set on a timer to drain instead of being affected by stamina rate. Why did I come in this house? Now I can't get the hell out of here. Wonderful. You're like half the size of that door. How come you can't fit out of there? That is so weird. Whoa. Enough playing around got me out. Nice. Do I have the shit to craft a torch? Since we can see everything in the world. Torch, 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 torch. Sticks and a cloth. I have no sticks. Alright, well. I can't believe I got my ass out of there. How did that work? Okay, I'm tired of eating ketchup, so goodbye. It's not like I have a survival or anything. See how this says door closed? This is what I want to show you. You can destroy these doors. Why didn't you take out your machete? To get inside these places. But, with it being as dark as it is, you're not going to be able to see in here very well at all. There must be a bed in front of me or something. There we go. I already have a shirt. Gunpowder. Gunpowder and metal fragments, I believe, make bullets. It's not a bad thing to make bullets. You can make them on the fly for whatever reason. So, if you need ammo while you're out exploring, you can make bullets right in your hands. Get me away from these houses that trap you with doors. I think that's worse than being killed by a zombie. It's like imprisoning yourself. Why is there no horses around here? If the zombie came at me, I wouldn't be able to see him either. Pretty dark out. Here I could see him. In the barn, no. What is that marked on the map? Is that marked or is this a light error? What? Oh my god. You got some light issue there. Just letting you know if you're watching, developer. This almost lets me make my light, right? What do I want to drop? Let's see. How about my stones? I drop my stones for a minute. Let's craft this. Where is that at now? In here? That's where I'm at. There's way too much stuff in these categories and it needs to be more specific. I'm not even able to pick this up because I need some space. So let's eat this and eat this. We'll go back to character when this pops up in here. If it pops up in the right spot. It did. Pretty sure. It deleted it. Just to let you know. Alright, now you can hit light. And now we got a light on our chest. Just so much better. And I don't know why stuff sticks to your back. That's how your accessories work. When you equip stuff, they stick to your back. There's nothing to hold them on there. Your back must be magnetic or something. Which wouldn't make sense for your axe to stick to your back, but get rid of this fugly mask. Put on my shades. There we go. I definitely want this if it doesn't disappear before I get it over here. Because that will cure all. Okay, so whatever you have in your inventory up here will disappear when you equip it here. But to say to drag it here, it's still going to put it there. Sometimes that does not work. See? That's exactly what I was telling you guys about before. Now, if you want that to work, you're definitely going to have some inventory space to put this back here. What you have to do is unequip. It will put it back in your inventory. And then you can click this and go to equip. It will put it here because this is the empty spot. You can do primary or secondary. It will put it in that spot and then it will equip it correctly to go here and also here. Now we've had an issue with the number 4 spot not working correctly. So if you had that empty, you had a space here empty, but this is still filled up for some reason. 1, 2, 3, and 5 are filled up. It won't equip it right. It will put it down here, but when you hit 4, it won't come out. I've seen that issue with multiplayer. Someone else, not me. Now, if I stabbed a deer, he would have immediately ran away, not stood there and then went out and then ran away. You can get sticks from hitting trees. But apparently, you don't have space for the sticks. That's the bad thing about not having a backpack. I got room for nothing. I do have metal fragments. So I made the flashlight, right? Yep. I'm not even gonna carry this mask anymore because it doesn't help you with radiation anyway. There's the sticks I need. You cannot chop up trees. This isn't Icarus. Nothing close to it at all. I'm actually playing Icarus 2. I mean also, not like Icarus 2, number 2. I mean also. Been playing Icarus also, which is becoming a really great game. I'm playing it open world, which is very nice. Some stuff doesn't make sense in that game either. Like, yeah, I understand that animals have adapted to the world so they can breathe and whatever else without dying, and you're still stuck collecting oxide. So you can breathe, but as you progress in the game, you're not always collecting oxide to breathe. You can get air bladders or canisters, and then that makes it kind of a secondary thing, so it's not what your main focus is. I'm gonna leave this town because I'm getting tired of going back to the same places I've already been. But this is pretty much the game right here as it is. If I did not want to travel, I could just stay at this car, drop this shit out. You don't even have to do that. Some games will not overwrite what's in the box. This game will, even if you're collecting it like I showed you. If I did not want to travel, I could just sit here at this car and collect shit all day and I will get everything in this game. Totally wrong, but that's how it works. But what I was really hoping to do, which I will take out some of this game, as far as just the boringness of collecting shit. Let's just use this. Use it up. That's right. And then take these bandages. I'm used to games not overwriting the inventory, so I did drop it on the ground. The duct tape is useful for different things. Oh well, we'll just leave that in there. Let's go back to the map. Where am I at now? Headed towards this farm. That's exactly where I want to head. Alright. Like I said, you gotta get the crossbar off the POI because you cannot place it if it's on there. So you're gonna have it anywhere near there, but it's not gonna be on what you're actually going to. So sometimes the marker on the map, like it's gonna end up out here on the ground, not by the farm. You'll have that. They do not go away when you step on them. That's staying there, so. You'll have to remove it yourself. Zombies just sit in place like that for whatever reason. I wanted the sticks to make some arrows, but apparently I didn't collect enough. See, the jumping is horrible in this game. Did you see that? That guy, if he's a zombie, killed another zombie. Oh, he's military. Okay. Sometimes they hurt you, sometimes they don't. I don't get that. Military will stand there or attack each other or attack you. Same shit. Just got a trash can. What kind of ragdoll is that? I mean, that's defying some type of gravity. He must have rigor mortis, that his legs do not touch the ground. And, who's this guy? This is the zombie that you see in multiplayer that is way too small. He's like a dwarf. It's like half the size of the humans, or the model characters that you play. I'm sorry guys, I'm not trying to make this video too long. I'm just trying to find the horse so I can show you what it's like to travel around on the horse. Textures are kind of weird. This is really blurry. Then you go over here. This actually has some type of texture to it. I'm not sure if issue with the graphics, how you set them or whatever. There's the radiation pills. You cannot stack these no matter what you do. So if I eat this... I just ate that, right? I had 2 of them? Okay. I want to take this with before they disappear. Sorry, that's an old habit. Still drop the shit on the ground. Damn fences. Why is there no horses around? Is there horses in single player? You would think so. Remember when I was talking that I play this multiplayer, so I've not really checked this game out single player very much. I'm not going back to the motel. You cannot jump over the fence, so how far do I have to walk to get around it? Right here. Let's map this. Where do we want to go now? I'm back here. I've been to this village before. The creature's there. There is a guy that shoots you up here. I've been here. This is where the turrets are that you cannot disable. There's a lot of empty space in that area. There is loot between the crates, like the ship crates. You know what? Let's try this warehouse. I was really hoping that there'd be a horse on this farm so we could get around. Kind of wanted to show you what that was like. I'm just not seeing a horse. Usually they're outside the buildings. I've not seen them inside the building. But you definitely can get around a lot faster with a horse. Look, they all respawned again. See how the zombie is half the size of the military guy? And the military are attacking each other. I don't understand that. Now the zombie half size is attacking him. He looks like a child. Alright, anyway, let's keep going here. I'm not trying to make the game look bad. It just is bad right now. I'm not sure if he's using the Unreal Engine or what it is. If he's using the Unreal Engine, which could very be possibly what he's using, because they have asset packs and stuff that make the outdoors look really great on their games. But a lot of people leave them empty by buying asset models, like say the gas station. If you are playing on an Unreal Engine, you will see the same gas stations in other people's games that are exactly the same. But some people are using the assets and putting stuff inside the gas stations to make them actually realistic in the game. Some people just buy the asset, copy paste it in their game, and that's it. Well, then you end up with this empty gas station in a game. Just really ridiculous. Yeah, that reminds me, that's what is going on with this game is he's bought the gas station asset, if I remember right, and put it in the game. And there's nothing inside. There's a couple loot boxes. He's not really actually incorporating it into his game very well. And this is not the only game that has that gas station. I've seen it in other people's games. Let's see where this marker took me. Here. And I wanted to mark there. And you cannot. So now I'll take this marker off the map. And then we're going to go over here. If we ended up at the warehouse, is there military or bandits here? I don't see anybody here. Does this look like a warehouse to you? Yeah, there's crates. Another barn? That's why I'm wondering if he's going to have a big update. Now that we got a backpack, you can actually see that now. And if I find another backpack, or if I make one, I'll show you what I'm talking about, having another backpack in a backpack to give you more slots. It is a nice thing. I like it. It's probably not supposed to be in the game that way, like I said. Well, can't get up there. The bridge is always fun. That will take you back onto the main island. This is the island. I guess it's all an island, really. But that will take you back over there. I don't know if I've took this way before. I think I went from F5 into F4. There's some military bunkers. Oh yeah, this is where I've died before. Maybe I did take this way. This is the bridge I'm thinking of. Because it goes into here. And this is the big emptiness of all the military bunkers. There's the big creature I was talking about. That's also in the game. I'm not going to attack him because I don't have a gun. But there he is. That's one of the people you fight in this game. Besides military, I think there's some bandits and zombies. I think there is a military guy in here too. But this is what I climbed. You can climb that. There is loot up there. But you cannot climb back down the ladder. I don't want to trigger that guy because I'm not going to be able to kill him with this, I don't think. But this is what I'm talking about. These are completely empty. Like I said, this game's only been out for 3 months. So, I'm guessing that's what the deal is with all these being empty. Here comes a big boy. Shift does work when you have the backpack. They must be zombie children. They still look wrong. I mean, it still looks like a zombie that's not scaled right. Is it really zombie children? I guess it is. So I can take back my statement about the zombies being the wrong scale. I can't even hit him. Oh, you're gonna hit me, but I can't hit you. I guess I gotta crouch to hit you. What's the deal with that? See how I find multiple of the same things? I mean, the loot's not set up right. That's a lot of satellites. This is the only ladder I know you can climb. And I'm on the wrong side. So if I hit F, I can climb it. Now some items in your hand will not allow you to climb this. But I want to show you guys that there is no way down. I'm pressing W right now. If I press S, he still climbs up. Why? I don't know. You can keep going, which I was going to come back down this way, because if I hit F on this, it goes back down, right? Now if I press S, he goes back up. Why? He does not know how to climb down. And look how much health that took out of me from going up there. I was all the way up at the top and had no choice but to jump down because you cannot go down. I don't want to fight him. Do not want to fight him. I'm going to play this a little longer until I can find a horse to show you what that's like. But we do not want to keep going back into here. I want to go this way. Why did the zombies come back so fast? Okay, here's another thing I want to show you guys. So if I hit shift, see how the rope went down here? Didn't go here? Now, if I put that back, put this down here, hit shift. Why won't it stack? I've also had an issue where I hit shift and it deleted what was in here that was there. It doesn't care what's there. It just deletes whatever you had there. Now that I found a backpack, I found a small backpack. If you right click, you can go to open. I can put stuff in here. That's how I'm getting this extra room. But it fills this weight up. So even though I have that extra room, you can move this around. I can put stuff in here, but you're still adding weight to this backpack. So I'm hoping he leaves it that way because I like that, but it might not be a thing. Because there's also a weight in here too. Once this fills up, that's it. Even if you don't reach this. I don't need a shirt. I don't need that mask. Kind of fugly. Alright, let's go this way. In the main island, I know there's horses. I thought there were supposed to be drivable cars in this game, but I haven't seen any. And if it's a single player thing or not. Alright, from here, we're going to mark the map. Fuel station isn't going to have a horse. Maybe this farm does. So, where's that marker? Right there. Like I said, these raspberries are everywhere. You never have to worry about running out of food, ever. They don't rot. So you can collect as many as you want. I didn't want to split it, but I'm going to eat them. Good enough. Much bigger farmstead, I guess. So there should be horses here. And why is that on the roof up there? Okay. My God. There better be a horse here. Ooh. I think there's a big guy out there. Excuse me, back up, please. Oh yeah, there's a big guy out there. And no horses. Why? Is horses a multiplayer thing? No horse on this side, no horse on that side. Why are you guys making this so hard for me to find a horse? Alright, well, I'm gonna run category quarter into this one. And hopefully find a horse here. If not, I'm gonna end the stream, or the recording. Because I have not found one. There's another issue. No, I've reported some of these bugs. Okay. Now, I've already reported this before, but say my inventory is full here. Cannot collect anything else in here. My weight's not full. I click F. No space for item. Raspberry +1. Well, I do have this backpack. All this space in this backpack. And it's going to tell me that there's no space for the item just because my inventory is full. Somewhere in that coding, buddy, has to say that, hey, you got all this extra space. We're not going to bring up this message saying that your inventory is full. Because it's not full. This is my last attempt at a horse before I call this recording. Because this was just to show you this game. Not to be stuck playing it forever. If I can't find one, I am completely done with this game. Usually they're not in barns. This looks exactly like the other setup. No horse. A watchtower. Does that mean there's military here? Definitely zombies here. Yep, there's a military guy right there. And if he would have seen me, he would have opened fire on me. Because I remember this town. But I don't remember if there's a horse here. I'm not seeing one. See? Starts opening fire on you. That was too close. Well, I'm going to end the recording here. I was going to show you the horse, but I don't see any. Which is really odd. I'm wondering if the horse is only multiplayer. Well, thanks for watching this video, and if you like the game, go get it. I mean, it wasn't very much money. I think it was marked down to like $6. I can't remember. Somewhere around there. Anyway, if you like this video, like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll bring you back some more games to review. Or other types of videos. See ya.